Man, I want to be able to get my 4K recorder out and upload a video like a movie review and stuff, but I'm just at the point, man. I'm just too lazy because to do my 4K recorder, that means I gotta do the video, plug it to my laptop, or actually download the video to the desk drive, and then go on YouTube and blah blah blah, and using the iPad that has bad quality, it's way faster. So. And there is just like it's not a movie I really care that much to talk about. So yeah, I don't know if I want to do the 4K recorder anymore for this channel, but listen, I'm just not going to title this a review. I don't know if I want to title a review. I'm just going to compare it, what's the main thing I want when I was trying to look up reviews for this movie. What is better, Ready or Not, Here I Come, or this movie right here? Ready or Not, Here I Come is better. In my other channel, went over, the problems with Ready or Not, Here I Come. That's basically, I just said the third act was just, no, it's just whatever. And basically, this movie here that's called They Will Kill You, I think it's called. What Ready or Not had a problem in the third act, this movie had it all in the second act, all the way to the third act. When I was walking out, there were people, behind me, feeling disappointed, talking very disappointed. And, I was just like, first they're sounding annoyed, talking about what Rotten Tomatoes gave it 70. He's like, well, and the other guy's like, well, they should give it like a 60 or 6.5 or 65, whatever, whatever. But they ended up saying, yeah, it's just, it was okay. He was, and basically, I did talk to him after, the end, so he was talking about Hey Mary, and I just wanted to ask him, because I did my other video, where I was trying to understand, like, how are people liking this movie when this guy Ryan, whatever his name is, has no emotion for that Hail Mary movie, blah blah. But he also asked me what I thought of the movie. He said I actually heard you guys talking about it, and I thought the same thing. Is it started out entertaining, like it had some like Kill Bill. He kind of mentioned some Evil Dead, stuff. But I was like, it kind of had that kind of like feeling, like like this could be like really fun, and that's but I explained to him right where it died out on me is when she started having this conversation with this guy, and then the movie just stayed. And then he mentioned there's a part that he felt like he really liked, and I said, yeah, but at the same time it was still dying. I said that part with, that about the axe and, fire stuff, but in the same time, it was still dying. It was kind of like it was just still dying. So, yeah, so Ready or Not wins. But it's something that each movie, if you like movies, you go to theaters and see them. But if you don't or really care that much, wait and see it later. I'm a person, I like movies, so I don't feel like my time was completely wasted. But I had a choice to take my little one to see this movie, Ready or Not, and I made the wrong choice because I should have took him to see Ready or Not. And I was actually going to skip Ready or Not because I was so sure like this movie was going to be better, and I was definitely wrong. So all right. Yeah, I was wrong, and it's upsetting to know I was wrong. But I asked my little one. I said, "Hey, you want to go to movies with me?" And I said that to him yesterday. He said, "No, I want to stay home." I was like, "But when I said no, you come with me." But this one, I didn't ask. I said, "Now you were going," because I just thought this would be a better movie, and it wasn't. And I think I did see some reviews saying this movie is better, but it's not. All right, like I said, the beginning it does have that, but after when it gets to the second act around there, it's just, it's all right, whatever. It's, yeah, forgettable. I was actually kind of dozing off, a few times. And Ready or Not, I never felt like I dozing off. So I don't, I just didn't want to not bring it up because sometimes I don't know, am I somehow tired or is this movie not good? And I believe it just wasn't good enough. All right, but yeah, and also I don't know if I said this already. I could have saw this movie way earlier, but I got the times mixed up because I didn't double check it, and I showed up 30 minutes late, so I had to go see it at a later time. All right, peace.